I'm sitting here on March 12th, 2020. It may not be the day this gets posted, but it's quite the surreal day, and this podcast was not planned. Skipping the next one on my list to record this one today, all NCAA college basketball tournaments have been canceled. The MLB has suspended spring training. The NHL has suspended its regular season. The NBA has suspended its regular season. The MLS has suspended its regular season. It's a day unlike any other I've ever seen before in my life, all because of this thing we're calling coronavirus. Now, I am not a medical expert, so I plan to give you no facts on this podcast. Only my personal opinion on a couple things, and ultimately my recommendation on things that I am an expert on. Hey everyone, Luke Miller, Moment Creative. This is the podcast known as Talk Shop. Today we're talking about coronavirus, COVID-19. A relatively new frontier we're all on here. And scary. Scary for some, scary for many. I'm less worried about what coronavirus means for me personally from a health standpoint. I'm definitely more worried about what it means for me and others from a business standpoint. But ultimately, I'm most worried about what it means for millions of people and their health and the health of their loved ones and the health of people they're very close to. I'm getting bombarded, whether LinkedIn, email, Instagram, any avenue you can possibly think of people trying to sell me things. In the midst of this pandemic, it's utterly shocking and, quite frankly, disgusting. There is no reason somebody should see this as an opportunity to profit. Yet, there are people out there that are. My recommendation to everyone is to take the advice of the professionals out there, to read and fact up. Check multiple sources, but this goes for everything from this virus to politics to any news. Validate your sources, substantiate claims, be educated, be an educated citizen. Understand what your risky behavior may mean for others. I can't begin to tell you how nauseating and frustrating it is to be getting these emails. This is not a time to be selling me on virtual events. I don't care if we can't have events right now. Yeah, it's going to hurt my pocketbook. I care that we all get better, and I would hope that everyone else would care too. So don't try to sell me something that no one needs right now, and no one, quite frankly, should need ever. If that is who you are as a person, that is who you are as a company, I hope you fail, and I hope you fail miserably, and I hope you fail in a blaze of glory. This is not a time to profit. Follow the experts' advice. Self-quarantine if needed. Social distance yourself from others. It's how we stop this faster. Don't try to look for alternative ways to skirt this. Focus on what matters, and what matters right now is the health of the public. I can't believe there are people out there trying to profit off COVID-19. And one other thing I want to leave you with. I think, yes, we are blowing this out of proportion at times, but guess what? Wouldn't you rather be overly cautious, overly protective. Would you rather look back on this and say, yeah, we did some crazy stuff that month, March 2020, but you know what? It went away. It went away pretty quick because we all did the right things. What would be worse if it doesn't go away and it continues to spread and it ultimately hurts you somehow, some way, whether directly or indirectly. That's why this is happening. That's why we have to stop this. Respect what's happening. Don't question it. I'm sorry you can't gamble on March Madness. I'm sorry that you're going to be stuck in the house for a couple days. I don't feel bad for any one particular person because we as the public, as citizens of the earth, owe it to each other to stop this thing now. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Luke Miller, Moment Creative. This had nothing to do with creative work, agency work, design, production. Just a PSA. Don't try to profit off a pandemic and follow the advice of the people that know what they're talking about. It's for the good of everyone. Have a good one.